And so when this article came out, it was in one of the English newspapers that we had on the bus. And somebody went, "Oh, Tiz, have you seen what Xavi said about you?" Show me this. I was like, brilliant. So I took the newspaper article and I walked down the front of the bus where Chris Nicholl was sat. I just put it in front of him and I went, "He knows what a fucking player is. He wouldn't have left me on the bench for 3 years." I have always had respect for my managers, apart from one who I thought was a bit of a twat, told him to fuck off. We'll talk about that later. Which was interesting, actually, because growing up, this bloke was my hero. And there I am on the training ground telling him to fuck off. I was like, this is such a weird life I'm leading here. What's going on?
Never meet your heroes, but never tell them to fuck off anyway.
One of his very first days in training, I was on the same side as him in a five-a-side match, and I wasn't always the best trainer in the world. And obviously in this five-a-side game, I'd given the ball away quite cheaply, and then hadn't bothered to track back and try and win it back. So I just stood up at the top of the pitch, and Carl runs back and tackles his geezer, and then stands up and he starts digging me out in training for not running back. And I just looked at him and I went, "Carl, you haven't been here very long, have you?" I said, "What happens here is the players that can play, they play, and your job is to go and fetch the ball and give it to me."
Did you see him in training before?
Yeah, he trained with us, honestly. And I'm watching him in training and I'm thinking, has he won a competition to come and train with us or something? Like, he was crap, honestly. You know, players know when a player can play.
Yeah.
And I'm watching him and going, he's not a player. Not a player. And so anyway, we trained for a couple of days leading up to this game against Leeds. And then we rock up at the Dell, 1:30 Saturday afternoon, sat in the change room, and he sat in there. We're like, fucking hell, that was a good competition. He's going to get to hear the team talk and everything. So anyway, Suey comes in and he names the team and then he goes substitutes. Like, what? Right, have we got some kind of injury crisis here that we don't know about? So anyway, he sat on the bench and after about half an hour he comes on as a run around, misses an absolute sitter. Right? He completely missed his kick in front of goal. Runs around for a bit, couldn't trap a bag of cement, and eventually Graham Souness, he's had enough, and he substitutes him. So he came on as a sub, and then he got substituted, and then we never ever saw him again after that. He disappeared. Honestly, he was staying in a hotel, and even the people at the hotel went, "Oh, he just fucked off. He hadn't paid his bill or anything." So he left the bill unpaid, just gone.
Took all shampoo with him and slippers.
So the bloke who is renowned as probably the worst player ever to play in the Premier League is obviously one of ours at Southampton. And the worst bit about it was the bloke that he came on for as a sub was fucking me. So that's not embarrassing at all. So yeah, that was interesting times. And he comes to sit next to me. He went, "Look," he said, "I've just had to give a massive bollocking to Dave Besom, Ian Dowie, Jim Magilton." He said, "They're my senior professionals." He said, "And they're setting a bad example to the young kids in my team." He said, "And you're the captain." He said, "But the way you're playing," he said, "you can do whatever you want to get yourself to bed." Now that is man management for you. Let me tell you, I got 30 goals that season. He knew what he was doing.